Hey everybody, and welcome to the channel. I decided recently to start a new save of Animal Crossing New Horizons. I wanted to take some others with me on this new adventure. I'm going to avoid time traveling and treasure islands, which I did use on my first island, to be honest. I will not be restricting myself from my other island, however. I hope you will join me on my adventures. I actually spent a lot of time making my character look how I wanted her to. I wish we had a lot more base hairs, but can't really complain too much. I will eventually have all the hairs unlocked. I kind of want to go with either a cute little bun or maybe a ponytail of some sort. Finally, we can go to the island. Hopefully the flight isn't too long. I hope the intro is okay. It was rather fun to make. If you guys have any comments about it, please let me know. Trust me, it'll get better. It'll involve more characters as the series progresses, though maybe those with keen eyes can figure out who they are. Feel free to make some guesses. Oh boy, Tom Nook. He sure likes to take his time and our money. My wife likes to call him a tanuki, you know, the Japanese raccoon dog according to Google, which is probably what he's based off, to be quite honest. Do you think he's a tanuki? Let me know. I know in the future I'm going to want to do a lot of landscaping, so I'm going to be trying to place all the houses on the beach to allow for easier building in the future. I am going to delay unlocking landscaping until I have at least 5 of my dream villagers on my island, and I will start designing my island based on who I have at the time. I actually enjoy where I put my house. I wonder if I'll leave it there or if I'll do something kind of witchy. Put myself on the top of the island, maybe have 1 or 2 of my dreamies down below. I don't know. We'll have to see what the plan ends up becoming when the time comes. It looks like my starting big sister villager is Flo. She's rather cute. I wouldn't mind her sticking around for a while, though I do have a different big sister villager in mind. So I decided to put Flo down by the airport. I think I'm going to surround her with some palm trees and a couple other small things once I get the ability to do that. Maybe she would enjoy a lounge chair to sip some coconut water in. It appears my starting jock is Leonardo. He's rather an interesting looking villager. Is he a leopard? I don't think I would personally ever choose him. Definitely going to be replacing him when I can. I only really like one jock villager, to be honest. So I put Leonardo up above my house. I kind of don't enjoy him being there, but hopefully with him being close by, and if he gets a thought bubble, I'll be able to see him sooner and not accidentally, not allow him to leave. Why do I have to be the one to help Tom Nook? Why do I have to help the money-grabbing raccoon? Guess I should have read the fine print when I signed up for this getaway package. Okay, Tom Nook, I've got the 10 sticks you've requested and my starting fruit, which is peaches, which was also my starting fruit on my other island. Oh, I did check what flowers I started with and was happy to see windflowers up on my cliffs. I've always loved windflowers in Animal Crossing, and I can't wait to start crossbreeding. Of course, they're peaches, Tom Nook. And of course I've already gathered the 6 we needed. There's only 6 of us. How does it take a creature with opposable thumbs so long to light a bonfire? Oh, and now we're clapping. Okay. So I actually took a lot of time to decide on the name. Looking at websites to help me pick a name, I did eventually find one I loved. So in Animal Crossing, I enjoy crossbreeding all flowers and having them all around my island. So I went with a plant-related name, as you can see, Petal Cove. Of course, the jock suggests Swoleville. Of course. Why would he suggest anything else? Oh good, I'm glad everybody likes the name. At least we won't have to deal with calling our island Swoleville. You know, Tom Nook, maybe I don't want to be the island representative, but I guess I don't have any choice since you're kind of pushing it upon me. We'll see how this works out. Must have been something else hidden in the fine print. I will admit, peach juice does sound really good right now. Why is it green? Time for the first night in the tent. I will say that camping cots are either the most comfortable or the least comfortable thing to sleep on. It really depends on the situation. I used to sleep on one when I went to stay at my grandparents' house. It was actually more comfortable than the hideaway bed they had. Having the house on the beach is rather convenient when it comes to landscaping. Less so when it comes to being able to get to everything a whole lot easier later on. So apparently my character can sleep like my wife does. 12 plus hours. Sometimes I swear NPCs don't know when to stop talking, especially Tom Nook. I think he could talk for hours if we let him. I'm just gonna go ahead and speed him up a little bit. And he's still talking. Why is he still talking? Of course I know how to use a smartphone, Tom Nook. I'm not a cranky villager. That's a lot of bells he's asking for, especially on a brand new island. I actually enjoy the mileage program. I like how they did it in this game. Now, 5,000 miles sounds a lot more manageable. I can probably get that done in less than a day. I'm excited to see what I can do with this island. I hope you will stick around and see what kind of chaos will be caused in the future. Any suggestions you might have would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching.